All right, ready to go here. And now number 4. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. This one in the air. Devers under it. Nabs it, and there's 2 down.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Ian Happ up to hit. They say it went.
0-1.
On the ground, Sexton. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here with my pal Singy, and towing the slab in this one, Merrill Kelly. What should we keep an eye on here?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. And that one hops the wall. Now around second, going for third. The relay throw.
Hey.
1 down, runner at third. Now it's the second baseman, Bobby Grich. And a base hit knocks in a run.
No waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Robert hustles it back in, and the lead runner has to hold on at second. Trying to wiggle out of a rundown now.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. It's hard to hit a baseball much better than that, and even a lot of professional hitters aren't able to reach an exit velo of 114 miles per hour. Tell you what, that's a very impressive swing of the bat.
0-1 gets a check swing. Appeal to third. Nope, he held back. And a pitch. On the ground to first, but that rolls foul. Second and third, 1 away. Got him swinging. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. And that one fouled off.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
On the run, throw to first. Got him. Nice play. Back here in Denver, all set for the start of the inning. Now it's the DH, Adam Dunn. Late on that fastball.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big time velo on the bump and big time pop at the plate.
Swings and misses. And a quick out, number 1. And here's the first baseman, Jack Caglione. Way inside, gets out of the way. And a swing and a miss there.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And ring him up, says Carl Dixon. That's a strikeout. Luis Robert Jr. stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. And strike two. 2 outs, base is empty.
0-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That
1 ball,
misses the
2
zone,
strikes.
and the count is 1-2. And that's
2 balls,
down and away.
2 strikes.
Swings through it for the K. And he strikes out the side here in the second. Back here at Coors Field, Yandy Diaz now. Kelly back to work. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
0-1.
Kelly, in his 7th season, 36 years old, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2010. And now it's even up. And a rope into center field, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Everything came together for him. Didn't get cheated on that swing and squared it up perfectly. Came off the bat at 111, and when that's the case, the odds are very much in your favor as a hitter.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Stays alive. Diaz gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. And now here is Richie Sexson. Swing and a pop-up. Caglione brings it in. 2 away. Back to the top of the lineup. This is Corbin Carroll. Grounded out to short in his first trip. Swing and a foul straight back. And that one wrapped foul. 2 outs. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Bart collects, fires to first, and it's in time. Top half of the 3rd inning, digging in, Marcus Semien. Cut on and missed. Good change up right there.
0-1.
It's 0-1.
Well, these guys definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Swings and misses. Perez gets it to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Joey Bart at the plate now as he chases after that one. Swing and a miss as he was late.
0-2 is the count.
That misses. 1-2 to count. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. So 2 down now, and here is Christian Moore. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0-1.
Strike 2.
You know, Boog, every team has a hitters meeting pregame, but this lineup seems way too anxious, aggressive. You wonder what they talked about.
Lined into right. Stretches out and hauls it in. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now at the plate, Evan Carter. And there's a foul ball. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. That one felt good. It's 2-0. Here's the second baseman, Bobby Grich. And he can't come up with it. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this. And it's Rafael Devers in the box. And a big swing and a miss
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
That one clubbed out towards left center. That'll be extra bases. And it gets by him. Coming home. He'll score.
Comes through with the RBI. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Just missed.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one to first. And he's out on the tag.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup got that hitter to roll over.
And here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. And that one fouled off. And it's even up. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault it.
Tap softly third base side. A swinging bunt. Save!
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
One down. Yandy Diaz, the next to hit. That one pushed foul. Roll to short, could be 2. Simeon tossed to second, and it's a double play to end the inning. On to the 4th. Now the third baseman, number 4. That misses the zone. Ball 1. And another ball.
Inside ball.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
And that's ball 4. And that's their first base runner of the game. Now, Roman Anthony.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
Late on that fastball. Nobody out. Runner at first. That pitch just misses the inside corner. And a count 1-2. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. And they'll do it again. And a swing and a miss. Make it 7 strikeouts for him. So up next, Ian Happ. Runner takes off. Out into left center for a line drive base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out. Adam Dunn now at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Runner on the move. Puts a bunt down. They get 1. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. That ends the inning, but they do score a run here. And we're back, ready to go, bottom 4. And now the right fielder, Wenzel Perez. Swung on, broken back grounder to third. Over to first, and 1 gone to the 4th as they get the leadoff man. And now the first baseman, Richie Sexson. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Filling up the strike zone hasn't been the problem so far. It's the quality of the strikes. That's been the real issue. And you look at the first inning, that's what we saw. Too many pitches out over the plate.
Got him on the off-balance throw. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th. Now here is Corbin Carroll. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Back here in Denver, new inning getting started. And here's the first baseman, Jack Caglione. Swing and a miss, and 102 on the radar gun.
You know, this group of hitters, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
Ball, that's out.
Fastball for a strike.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for him at times.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy's just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Pulls it in on the warning track. Now a throw to first, and he won't get back in time. It's a double play. Now it's Marcus Semien. He's 0 for 1. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
0-2 is the count.
Cut on and miss. Struck him. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping in, Evan Carter. Kelly back to work. And that one misses up and in. Ball 1. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Hard hit left side. Sends it to first. 1 up, 1 down. And the batter now, Bobby Grich. Well struck right field. That's back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Raffy coming to the plate now. Devers measures 6 feet even, 28 years old. And he was born in the Dominican Republic. That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 1. That one the other way. Tosses to first, and Devers is set down. And that is back here at Coors Field. Here's the catcher, Joey Bart. And a foul ball. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss. That's his 9th strikeout so far. Moore now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Oh, he doesn't get the call, and it's 2-1.
2-1.
Just missed.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
1 out, bases empty. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Here's the third baseman. that one at triple digits.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Runner on the go. There's a ball. Throw, tag, out. What a throw by Salvador Perez. Started to swing, held up. Strikes him out with 102. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now, Brooks Lee. The changeup missing. And that is ball one. And there's a ball. And another ball.
3-0.
Foul ball. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Perez up for the third time here. Watches that one miss.
1-0.
Next offering upstairs.
That's ball 3.
Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can forget it.
Like you only come around for me.
Now from Coors Field at the foot of the Rocky Mountains in Denver, Colorado. MLB The Show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's the American Giants taking on the Bambinos. First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to go. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Tarik Skubal. What's the word on him?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Now one missed. Late that time, and it's strike two. That's out to center field. Grich sizes this one up, and it's caught for the out.
Now, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Andrew McCutchen, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. Swings through that one. One out, bases empty. That one missing inside.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. That's out number two. James Wood in the box now as he leaves that one up high. And a swing and a miss.
1-1.
Swing and a miss, and 102 on the radar gun. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Two outs, bases empty. And that's outside.
2 strikes.
And that misses. And that's ball 3. And a foul ball, he stays alive. And down on strikes. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. Back here with my pal Singy. Today's starting pitcher, Nathan Eovaldi.
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he sets it up so nicely because of the velocity on the fastball. Will elevate that and then break you off when he's ahead in the count. What I love about him, you get into the later innings of the ball game, and the velocity seems to go up.
High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. Way back there. And it's into the bullpen for a homer. He flexes his power with that swing. It's 1-0. Swing and a foul out of play. 0-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
Popped in the air. Left field. Makes the catch. And there's one away. Bobby Grich getting ready to hit. That's hard hit on the line. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. Now he'll turn for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. High fastball, even a little above the zone, but such a good job of staying tall on the backside, getting that barrel there to meet it just in time. I tell you what, it's not easy to do.
1 out and a runner at second. Now 1-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Little chopper rolls foul. Swings and misses, struck him out. So digging in, Brooks Lee. Going back. Makes the catch on the edge of the track. Back here in Denver, here's Nicholas Castellanos. Skubal back to work. Cut on and missed at 101. And it's 0-1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Perez hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Ian Happ up to hit. The Happ Daddy. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that now this one is hammered way back there, on its way and gone, and we are tied. He'll touch them all, and we're level. It's 1-1. Hit in the air, center field. Carter drifts towards it. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Carroll under it. Hauls it in to end the inning. And we're back. And now it's going to be Salvador Perez. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. A solo shot. It's 2-1. So now the DH spot, Yandy Diaz.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
That's off the mark, and it's 1-0. Diaz, a powerful designated hitter, 33 years old, and he was born in Cuba. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. He circles the bases, and they add a run. It's 3-1. And the batter now, Wenzel Perez. In the air, left field, down the line. Happ makes the grab. 1 pitch and 1 out. So up next, Richie Sexson. Swings and misses. 0-1. That one to first, and that chance handled. And he takes it himself for the out. So the batting order turns over. Here's the left fielder, Corbin Carroll. He's already homered here in this one. And a pop-up on the left side of the infield. Abrams makes the grab, and that. Back here at Coors Field, leading off, Mike Piazza.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
High fly ball, shallow right field. Perez makes the grab, and there's one down. So digging in, Christian Moore. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
0-1's the count.
That one fouled off. Liner, base hit. So that will bring up the top of the order with one away. So the lineup flips over. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. The pitch. Double play ball to second. There's one.
He's out.
Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
McCutchen at the plate with two away. He swings through that one. New pitcher on here, Dennis Santana. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. That's in for a strike. Throw to second, into center field. And that's a stolen base, not even close. Abrams stands at second with two gone. Santana checks the runner, and he's out. And they got him. That ends the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the center fielder, Evan Carter. And that one fouled off. One away. Bobby Grich digs in now. Doubled his first time up. Tap foul at the plate. In the air, right field. Castellanos on his horse. He's there. He's got it. And there's two away. Two down, base is empty. Here's Rafael Devers. Struck out swinging his first time. That misses the zone, and that's ball one. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. Two down, nobody on.
That's ball two.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Back here in Denver as we go to the top of the fourth. Here's McCutchen. Late on that fastball.
Well, these players definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time, and that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
So now here's the DH, James Wood. Swing and a miss.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
And ring him up, says Carl Dixon. That's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. Flied to right his first time. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Wastes no time there. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Carroll makes the catch, and that is that. Bottom of the fourth.
I'm hopping out of the bed. Rain falling, calling I guess my bills ain't paid. No rides to work for the day. Second my boss, cause I'm running late. It ain't no excuse when I'm about to be trying. But I feel like I'm finished my own dome with no escape. I work what I make. My lady calling, bugging, but it's hard because it doesn't rich. Chilling at the stop, rain falling hard as ever, and it's soaking my socks. Kick my kicks off, took off my jacket, roll my knees up, beat up in my headphones, blast them. Started laughing while I'm splashing in puddles like the struggle. We dancing in the rain. I'm gonna try to do the same. Yeah, don't nobody wanna dance slow in the rain. Snoop your. Don't nobody wanna liberate the weight of the pain. Snoop your. Sometimes I hate taking trips to the lab. Got my pen and pad, booking instrumentals to smash. Catch the bus regardless. Trying hard to be an artist, but my A&R be calling me out my zone into his office. Being cautious, cause he don't want my record to break. Asking me how I think my project's progressing it. I say cool, but the truth is I'm stressing the grip. Cause it's hard to make music when this depression exists. They say use it as inspiration. The best of them did, but I still see I can't handle this pressure fatigue. And if you ask me, stress is my girl needs more attention and my record label's desperate for hits. Now I'm cause I'm getting out the zone again. Makes me start to dread when I see a microphone. It ain't supposed to be like that. Said I'll be right back. I left the office, got a phone and called my partner Jack, and I asked him, remind me while I'm rapping. And right before he answered, I remember my passion in the past when I was scribbling in my tablet to box out my mom and dad scrapping to help me when my grandmother passed. Plus the many times when I was homeless and the times when I was broke. And this music made a way when I was hopeless. He told me to remember the rain, it'll diminish the pain. Then he told me not to ask him again, cause I know don't nobody wanna dance slow in the rain. Snoop your. Don't nobody wanna liberate the weight of the pain. Snoop your. Don't nobody
Ready to go? Here's the center fielder, Joe Adell. The lefty fires. He was late there, strike one.
0-1.
And he grounds one back up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Runner on the go. Pitch it for a strike. Throw. Save. Knee high. That's in for a strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Man at second. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Now the third baseman, Scott Rowland. And the first pitch misses for ball one. And a foul ball. That one is absolutely belted. And makes the grab. Runner tags at second. He's in there. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Hank Aaron. Yeah, that's fouled off. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-1. Fouled off down the right side. 2 outs. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Throws to first in time. That's out number 3. And we're back. This is Corbin Carroll. Nobody on his team has been better at driving in runs this season, Singy. And there's a foul ball. Carroll, 24 years old, and he's usually in right, today starting in left. And a swing and a miss.
Boog, if I was to break it down and make it simple, I would say right field's kind of a chill spot compared to left field. Left field's that second hot corner, in my opinion.
Now the number 2 hitter, Evan Carter.
Yeah.
1 out, base is empty.
0-1's the count.
There's a swing and a drive. And that one is off the wall. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking, and these days you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie. If you can drive a ball like that, more often than not, you're picking up a knock.
Outside low, and the count even 1-1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. In time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike. Now it's Devers at the plate.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that junk.
Adell moves under it. Squeezes it. And the inning is over. Top of the second, and now the DH, Rafael Devers. Sanchez back to work. Just missed. Swing and a base hit. Around first, heading for 2. And he's there with a leadoff double. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And now the first baseman, Richie Sexson. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Reaching down, makes the catch. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Hunter Goodman. Inside. 1-0. Line drive. And foul ball. One out and a runner at second here at the top of the second. Breaking ball inside. And that's ball 2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And here is Geraldo Perdomo. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Devers at second with 2 down. There's a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
This one in the air. Perez has this one sized up, brings it in, and that is that. Back here at Coors Field, and here is Brooks Lee. Pitch misses inside, ball 1. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Gets a piece and stays alive. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Goodman down to first, gets him. One away on a drop third strike. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1.
1's the count.
Second inning here, no score. That misses the zone, and the count is 1-1. It gets down, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Really turned on that one down the line, and that's a spot where there's pretty much never going to be a defender, even with the shift on.
Nope.
Yandy Diaz in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Rolling over to second, and that's 2. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the third inning. Now it's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. And that is out of play. Fouled off left side. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Caught him looking for the K. Here's Joe Adell. He's 1 for 1. Led off the game with a single. Swings and misses. Strike 1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-2.
And now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. So 2 down now, and here is James Wood. Ripped to short. Sends it across to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. As we go to the last of the third, and now Wenzel Perez. On the ground, right side, and that's just foul. That missed by a lot. 1-1. That one ripped left field. That's back there. And that one's gone into the bleachers. A laser to left. And just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0. So up next, Richie Sexson. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. Now the left fielder, Corbin Carroll, struck out swinging his first time. Slides for the stop, fires to first, and very nicely done for the out. 2 down, bases empty. Evan Carter, the next to hit, doubled his first time. This ball's chopped on the ground, and it goes
foul.
just foul. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the last half of the third. Check swing, but he went too far, and it's 0-2. That one ripped. And base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Around second now, going for 3.
Hey, he beat it out.
Here's the second baseman, Bobby Grich. And that's downstairs and outside. Carter on third with 2 out. And that one fouled off. Well struck left field. Wood pulls that one down. That is the inning. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Scott Rowland. And a foul ball.
Well, these guys, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. So a man on base to start the inning.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Grounder might be 2. To Lee, and that's all they'll get.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Ground ball could be 2. And Devers is set down. Next to hit, Richie Sexson. Fly to left his first time. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Runner at second, 2 down. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. And that'll do it. Back here in Denver, bottom of the inning, and here is Devers. Swing and a foul straight back. Strike 2.
2. No balls, 2 strikes.
Into center. Wood on the move. Makes the catch for the out. And there's 1 down. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Brooks Lee. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. 1 down, base is empty. And there's a fly ball deep right field. Makes the catch up against the wall. Salvi steps into the box now. 0-1.
These hitters have come out ready to
0-1's
swing
the
the
count.
bats early in the count and swing it often. If you want to score some runs, have an offensive explosion, that can be a route to doing it.
Swing and a miss
0-2.
as he was out front that time. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. Ready now for the 5th inning, and here's the catcher, Hunter Goodman. Sanchez back to work. Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
You know, this group of hitters looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
Just missed.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
Swung on, belted. That one carrying, and gone. And it ties it up. It's 1-1. So digging in, Geraldo Perdomo. Liner caught it second.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Kinsler swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. Not even close there. And 1-1. Chopped left side. Handles, throws to first, and they get the out. Back to the top of the lineup, and now the center fielder, Jo Adell, 1 for 2. And first offering is fouled off. 2 out, space is empty.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Swing and a ground ball. Slings to first. Third out. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Yandy Diaz now. Now he breaks his bat. In plenty of time to first, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. Wenzel Perez will hit next. A little out front there as he swings through it.
These hitters are going to have to find a way to be a little more patient, see more pitches per at bat. Otherwise, that bullpen's not going to have to work over there, and it's going to be advantage pitching all game long.
Fights it off. You'll see another. Got him swinging. Throw to first, and it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout. And here's the first baseman, Richie Sexson. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 1.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
2 strikes.
Foul ball, still 0-2. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And that is that. And we're back. Top 6. Here's the left fielder, James Wood. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
And that one fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
With the go-ahead run at first, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Foul ball, it stays 0-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Swings and misses, struck him out. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Now it's going to be Hank Aaron. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
In the dirt, but kept close. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Wood stands at first with 1 out.
1 ball.
In the dirt to second for 1, and it's over his head.
That's ball 2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
And that's in the dirt. Runner at second here, 1 gone.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Devers now. And fouled off. Swing and a foul out of play. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Swing and a ball drilled center field. Carter sizing this one up, makes the grab, and that's the 3rd out. Back here at Coors Field, now the left fielder, Corbin Carroll. Line drive, makes the catch, 1 down. So up next, Evan Carter. And a base hit. And they have their first base runner since the 3rd inning.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Aaron gets under it. He's got it. Runner tagging from first. Now he throws on the brakes and returns safely to first. Rafael Devers up to hit. First pitch misses.
You can expect this hitter to be looking for something on a tee. He can get up in the air and untie this ball game.
2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in the bottom of the 6th. In the dirt, blocked. Bassett with a look to first. And he's back in there. And the pitch. And the inning is over. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the first baseman, Richie Sexson. First offering, and it just misses. Line drive, base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive in the center field.
He's got it, and there's 1 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready.
To Lee, out. And he'll eat it and be happy with the out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
On the ground, out to short. A sliding stop at short. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
No problem beating out the infield hit right there. Good hustle getting down the line. Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
Adele, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Check swing, and he went. And the count 1-1. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Squirts away a little bit. Perez on to first. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. Back here in Denver. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Brooks Lee. Swings through that one for strike one. O'Day, the tall righty. He features a slider, a sinker, a changeup, and he works in a four-seamer. Way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
That's down and in. A slider missed.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And it remains 2-2. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Perez up to the plate for the third time as he looks at one down low. Slider right there.
1-1.
That just misses, and it's 2-1.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. Base is empty, one away. And now Yandy Diaz grounds one to short. Perdomo to first, but it pulls him off the bag. And now Wenzel Perez. He's already homered in this game. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. Quick feed to second for 1. What a double play. And we're back. We go to the 8th. Now the number 2 hitter, James Wood. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swing and a miss.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
Digging in, Scott Rowland. First pitch just misses. Looked like it was a little bit up.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Outside. And the count is 3-1. Well struck deep right field, way back and out of here. He muscles that one out the opposite way. It's 2-2. Hank swings through it for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
In the air, out towards left center. Carter gets there. He's under it. And there are 2 outs. And it's Rafael Devers in the box. 1 for 3. Hit on the ground to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. On to the bottom of the 8th. And here's the first baseman, Richie Sexson. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1.
And now the count is even.
Ball 2.
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. That misses. And now it's 3-2. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Around first, digging for 2 to second. In safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position. So the go-ahead run is into scoring position. Corbin Carroll getting ready to hit. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
One's the count.
Go-ahead run in scoring position. Nobody out. And a swing and a miss there.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Here's the center fielder, Evan Carter. 3 for 3 with a single, a double, and a triple, so he just needs a homer for the cycle. Man at second.
He's fallen behind in a huge spot, Boog. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
Sexton. And he handles it himself for the out. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Bobby Grich now at the plate. That's down and in.
Ball one, no strike.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Adele moves under it, and that ends the inning. Back here at Coors Field. On the mound now, Dennis Santana. Here comes a pitch. And that's off the outside edge. Ball one. And a big swing and a miss.
1-1.
That one hit to right. Perez on the move. Hauls it in, 1 away. Here's the catcher, Hunter Goodman. He's already homered here in this one. Inside, just missed. Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the ninth. And another ball.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Fought off foul.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And that should be extra bases. The throw in, and he's into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
And that is out of play. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 2 out. Now it's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. Lots of pop at the plate. Outfield playing back almost on the warning track. Just missed. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That smash towards center. Reaching for it and brings it in. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the bottom of the ninth. Now the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Foul ball.
The other way, and it's just foul. That was close. And that's
Ball
downstairs. 1 ball, 1 strike. And strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
In the air out to center. And it falls.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Pretty good spot, hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach is to use the entire field.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
There's one. On to first, double play.
Great job by the shortstop right there. Fields it, decides to take it himself. Second baseman can just chill out until the next play.
Perez now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. And that's a base hit.
Well, here we go. Winning run is on base with 2 away. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Perdomo on to first. That's the third. Back here in Denver. And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Jesse Chavez. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. No swing. Just held it back there. Man at second. And that one fouled off. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to happen with 2 strikes.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And misses inside. And a base hit on a line. Kinsler headed for the plate. Here comes the throw. It's off the mark, and he scores. It's 3-2 to second. Pulls him off the bag. Runner in scoring position. No outs. James Wood. The next runner takes off. Pitch inside. Throw, tag, out. What a throw by Salvador Perez. Next pitch is outside. Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. That one ripped. Base hit.
Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on, and such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
There's a strike.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Misses outside. The count now 2-2. And that's outside.
So here we go. Base runner at first, could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
Grich makes the grab for the second out.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
To first, and that'll do it. ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Wenzel Perez. Clase back to work. Little chopper rolls foul.
Well, in this situation with the runner on second, you got to get him up to third. Think back up the middle or to right field.
This to center field. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one down.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Sexton swings through it for strike one. And a breaking ball misses outside. And fouled off.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs,
couldn't catch up to the heater. So it's their last chance in this one. Corbin Carroll will hit next. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. They're down to their final strike.
A little anxious, a little aggressive early in the count. Too much for me.
One strike away. Fires to first on the run, and that is the ball game.
Well, this is a big win on the road.
So appealing, he couldn't fight the feeling. Something about it, he knew he couldn't doubt it, couldn't understand it. Branded since the first kick flip, he landed. Labeled a misfit, a bandit. Cocoon, cocoon, cocoon. His neighbors couldn't stand it, so he was banished to the park. Started in the morning, one stopped after dark. Yeah, when they said it's getting late in here, so I'm sorry, young man, there's no skating here. And so we kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, coast. Just a rebel to the world with no place to go. And so we kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, coast. So come and skate with me. Just a rebel looking for a place to be. So let's kick and push and coast. My man got a little older, became a better roller. Yeah, no helmet, been on killing himself is what his mama said. But he was feeling himself, got a little more swag in his style. Met his girlfriend, she was clapping in the crowd. Love is what was happening to him now. He said I would marry you, but I'm engaged to these aerials and varials, and I don't think this board is strong enough to carry two. She said, bow, I weigh 120 pounds. Now, let me make one thing clear. I don't need to ride yours, I got mine right here. So she took him to a spot he didn't know about. Some odd in the apartment parking lot. She said, I don't normally take dates in here. Security came and said, I'm sorry, there's no skating here. And so they kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, coast. And the way they roll, just lovers intertwined with no place to go. And so they kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, coast. So come and skate with me, just a rebel looking for a place to be. So let's kick and push, and coast. Swanky. Yeah. Before he knew he had a crew, there wasn't no punk, and they spit fire shirts and SB dunks. They would push till they couldn't skate no more. Office building lobbies wasn't safe no more, and it wasn't like they wasn't getting chased no more. Just the freedom was better than breathing, they said. An escape route they used to escape out when things got crazy. They needed to break out. They head to any place with stairs, any good grinds. The world four wheels would take them there until the cops came and said there's no skating here. And so they kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, coast. And the way they roll, just rebels without a cause with no place to go. And so they kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, coast. So come roll with me, just a rebel, looking for a place to be. So let's kick, and push, yeah, and coast. Ha-ha, swing it.
safer. Plan on finding love a little later. This came too soon, and I'm not too sure what to make of you. And all of these butterflies suddenly always on my mind. But I stop the flow of emotion, cause I don't know how to control what I'm feeling. It's just going way too fast. Every time you look at me, I can't hold back. But I don't wanna tell you that. I could try to fight, it wouldn't matter every time I try. I fall deeper into you, I can't deny. I'm breaking all my rules, I can't help but give in to you. I'm looking for layers, hoping you're not just saying all the pretty words I love to hear. You don't even know how deep I feel. I'm playing it cool, but I'm losing it over you. Lately I've been trying on your last name, but it just feels so soon. It's just going way too fast. Every time you look at me, I can't hold back. And I don't wanna tell you that. I could try to fight, it wouldn't matter every time I try. I fall deeper into you, I can't deny. I'm breaking all my rules, I can't help but give in to you. I Can you be mine, will you be mine? Give me a time, all of your time. Can you be mine, will you be mine? Give me a time, give me a time. Can you be mine, will you be mine? Give me a time, all of your time. Can you be mine, will you be mine? Give me your time, all of your time.
If I slip, I slide, I don't trip, I glide when I dip, I dive when I dive deep in the middle of her ocean. You know where to find me. When it's poetry in motion, she don't ever mind me. If I slip, I slide, I don't trip, I glide when I dip, I dive when I dive deep in the middle of her ocean. You know where to find me. When it's poetry in motion, she don't ever mind me. I'm a Mac, little baby, know it's a fact. Los Angeles in my lap, got belly still in the trap. I really be spitting bars, got thinking I rap. I'm hanging out with the stars, still can't relax, even in these foreign cars. I'm rolling around with the when I hit hard. Permission to make, I need a round of applause, but I might settle for that. Had to break a couple laws, put my city on the map. You think you beat the up, but you didn't make her. Even if you made her, she ain't never coming back. Play it like you couldn't call it, it's just something that you lack. Michael Jack, got Billie Jean talking bad behind your back. She can roll with me, it's a lucky day. Got a and the gang it. We had stacks, blending in and spinning racks. Representing is a trend, I don't see no end to that. Where you at? If I slip, I slide, I don't trip, I glide when I dip, I dive when I dive deep in the middle of her ocean. You know where to find me. When it's poetry in motion, she don't ever mind me. If I slip, I slide, I don't trip, I glide when I dip, I dive when I dive deep in the middle of her ocean. You know where to find me. When it's poetry in motion, she don't ever mind me.
They told me slowly is the fastest way to get where you want to be. So I ease to a steady speed. Let that breathe, no push stop. Give me keys to that blue Impala, this the good part. When you're living everything you thought of. I know single mothers who rather teach their sons how to squabble. No killers who became good fathers who raised their daughters. Look now, AP, I'm 50 for my keys. Las Vegas residency, I brought the two of to me. The good part is father and father. I know it might look hard, but baby, nothing is out of your reach. Grabbed it and I be if they gon' take it from me. Passion is what I had before any Grammy.
She can roll with me, it's a lucky day. Got a and the gang it.
We have sacks and some dirty bands blowing bands out, but I'm still as the price of gas.
If I slip, I slide, I don't trip, I glide. When I dip, I dive. When I dive deep. In the middle of an ocean, you know where to find me. When it's poetry in motion, she don't ever mind me. If I slip, I slide, I don't trip, I glide. When I dip, I dive. When I dive deep. In the middle of an ocean, you know where to find me. When it's poetry in motion, she don't ever mind me.
All's my life I has to fight. All's my life hard times like Nazareth. I'm up, homie, you up, but if God got us, then we gon' be alright.
We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. Do you hear me? Do you feel me? We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. Huh? We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. Do you hear me? Do you feel me? We gon' be alright.
And when I wake up, I recognize you looking at me for the pay cut. Be looking at you from the face down. One even boom with the face down. Skimming, and let me tell you about my life. Only put me in the twilight. We're pretty Benjamin is the highlight. Now tell my mama I love her, but this what I like. Lord knows, 20 of them in my Chevy.